Sorry for that. Good evening, everyone. Sorry for that small hitch, technical hitch, but we are now set, and we can move on. So my name is Charles Abu Masheti, as Fred has said, and today I'll be we shall be talking about men's mental health. June being that month where we focus on men. And I will highlight a number of things that men go through, and then we shall try and look for, where we can assist men to take charge of their mental health and health. So now, what we do. As I said, June is a month of men's mental health. And so it makes a lot of sense to be talking about men's mental health. And I will throw to you a few things that men go through, I being one of them. And you can see men are not allowed to say some things like, somebody comes up and says, I'm overwhelmed with work and personal life. And the answer he gets from people is, suck it up and be a man. Men are not supposed to, get such challenges. Again, you'll hear people saying, somebody saying, I feel so lonely and misunderstood. This is not expected of men. So men are told, men don't cry. So just keep it in. Act like you are tough. And as a man, as you continue keeping these things inside, they continue building. Somebody says, I want to express myself, and you're told, don't be weak. It's only weak people who do such things. And you can see the kind of challenges. And these are both at home, at workplace, in the, in the community. People all over don't expect men to go through some of these challenges. Somebody says, I wish I could ask somebody for help. And as a man, you are told, just figure it out. You are a man, you can do it. So you can see this continues. I've just picked a few of the things that are thrown at us. I'm struggling. And you are told, man up. Men are not supposed to struggle. Men are strong. Men can withstand things. Now you can see where our mental health challenges come from. Because as a man, and as you try to live to what is expected of you as a man, you find that you have to keep on keeping things inside. And as you keep inside, then they will start affecting you eventually. And just a few statistics here. We are told that 3 times as many men as women die by suicide. Now you can see the challenge of mental health. Women are able to withstand. They are able to, they have avenues of letting things out. And so they are able to reduce their chances of increased mental health challenges. Men are only taught at a young age expressing emotion is weak. And I recall as I grew up, if you fell down and hurt your knee or something and started crying as a boy, you are told men don't cry. You need to hold it up. So you grow up, men grow up knowing that they are supposed to hold onto their emotions. Otherwise, the people out there will see them as weaklings. Men aged between 40 and 49 have the highest suicide rates in the UK. Now, that's a developed country where systems work, where things are good, and yet the highest rate of suicide is among men between 40 and 49. 40 and 49 is where men are now establishing themselves, settling down, organizing their retirement, working on the key things in life. And now if men at that age are committing suicide, you can see the things that I mentioned earlier on become real pressure on men. And we are told that men report lower levels of life satisfaction than women. Now, again, this is an issue of mental health. So as we try to put these things in as men, as we continue looking like we have all these things, together, then life starts hitting at us. Now, we are also told that men are less likely to seek medical help than women. And I'm very sure the men on the call will agree with me that this is a real challenge. Because as men, we have been taught to look hard, to work hard, to look like we have everything, together. Even when things are not working, we look like they are working. And as a result, where you would have sought help, you don't seek the help. And so things keep piling in, pressure keeps piling in, and you then fall into these challenges that we are trying to avoid. So, the actual truth is that men cry, men have panic attacks, men struggle with suicidal thoughts. These are facts, these are truths. Men have insecurities. So acting does not help. Men are scared to speak up. Men have emotions. Men have eating disorders. Men have trauma. Men struggle with mental health issues. These are truths that we need to confront as men. Men have body image issues. Men are abused. And body image issues, we assume that these are, women issues only. But men are included there. Men are abused. Men feel lonely and isolated. Men feel dismissed. Can you imagine? Men can ask for help. Men deserve love and support, just like women. Now, it is important that we stop and reflect on these things, because as a man, there are those roles that are assigned to us. Men are the providers. Men provide security to their families. Men hold their families together. And if men are weakened by mental health issues, then you can tell what will happen to their families and eventually to the communities and to a country. So we need to take care of our men. Now, men need to know, and here I'm talking, candidly to men, I being one of them. It is important for us to know as men that it is okay to talk about feelings. It is okay to ask for help. It is okay to break down as a man. It's very okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to need help. You are a human being. It is okay to not be okay. It is also okay to have a moment. And it is okay as a man to be vulnerable. Very okay. Now, men, if we consider these basic truths, and if we open up, then we are going to reduce a lot of the challenges that come out of mental health issues. Because as we open up, as we know that it is okay to be vulnerable as a man, then you will not hide it when you need help. You will seek help openly and be open-minded about the help that you need. And I can tell you that as you do this, help will come your way. Now, as the rest of the communities, as the people who are around men, these are some of the things we need to do. We need to encourage men to express feelings and emotions. And when they do, don't play it down. Don't make them feel inferior. Don't hurt their ego. Allow them to share so that they release the tension that builds into mental health challenges. Give men space and validation when they are vulnerable. We are in Kenya and some of the countries in in Africa, right now there are very many challenges, especially surrounding financial issues. The cost of living has gone up. People have lost jobs. It is not easy to. Most of these are things that men are trying to do so that they can take care of their families. And so when men are faced with all these challenges and they need to just share with somebody and be vulnerable, allow them that space. Act with kindness, compassion, empathy, and love towards men, whether it's evident or not that they are struggling. Because I can tell you, there are men who are struggling, but they cannot say it because of the image, the community, and the society to act in love, compassion, empathy, and love towards them. Listen to men and validate their feelings without stigmatizing and reinforcing unreasonable cultural expectations. It is okay for the wife to provide. It is okay for the wife to pay bills, or the ladies. Don't make it so hard for a man who is struggling, trying to make ends meet, and yet they have a partner who can do it. Allow them. Don't push those cultural expectations at men. And check in with your male loved ones, family, friends, co-workers. I encourage especially our ladies, keep checking on them. Make sure they are okay. Just talk to them, be kind to them, and allow them that space to be vulnerable so that they don't end up managing the bigger health issues that go with mental health challenges. Now, we have 3-point circles here that end up touching on mental health. And we have 3 main areas that we need to be aware of. One is the biological area that deals with issues of genetic vulnerabilities, disabilities, physical health, drug effects, temperament. We have the social side that deals with peers. It deals with family circumstances. It deals with school trauma, family relationships. And then we have the psychological side, all these affecting men. We have social skills, coping skills, self-esteem, IQ, temperament. And at the end of the day, all these 3, the biological, the social, the physical, the psychological, they all end up affecting mental health. And so we need to be aware of these things and support our men so that our men do not feel harassed and are not pushed towards mental health challenges. So as we continue, what I would like to advise our guests, if you have any questions, I'll request you to turn to the person who invited you onto the call, and we will be able to pick it up from there. So let's look at health, because again, even as we tackle mental health issues, we need to be aware of what we can do to avoid getting into those challenges. And the first thing we need to be aware of is that it is important to live a healthy lifestyle. The healthy lifestyle involves exercise, 15 to 20 minutes, at least 3 times a day, 3 times a week. Make sure you have some physical activity that gets you to a level of, breathing hard and a bit of sweat. It's important as a way of keeping your health. It's important to rest. And I know many men have a challenge in this area, which ends up resulting in challenges like mental health issues. Rest is important. You don't have to do everything today. You can rest and continue the following day. And then be careful about your diet. Watch what you eat. Be aware of what you eat and what benefits it gives your body. And as we look at that, I want to encourage our men and even the ladies that it is important to live a healthy lifestyle, manage what you eat. And the World Health Organization has given us a healthy food pyramid that says at the bottom of it, make sure you do some exercise. Then take a lot of whole grains. Whole grains have a lot of effect in building your energy and making sure your cells are clean and you are energized. Then do a lot of fruits and vegetables as we continue up the pyramid. Do a bit of protein, not too much. And if you are doing proteins, try and do more. If it is the meats, try and do the white meats. We also have protein sources from plants. Take more of that, and then do very little fats and sugars. But I know, and as usual, take a lot of water. I know what we have done generally, and I know if you look at around you, you'll see that we've turned this pyramid upside down. No wonder we get challenged so easily health-wise. We take too much sugars, we take too much proteins, very little vegetables, very little whole grains, and we don't even exercise. So what I'm here to say is that men, Neolife has a solution. We have a product called ProVitality that gives you 4 products in one. One product is 3NN that energizes you, cleans up your cells, makes sure that you are well and energized. We have a carotenoid complex that increases your immunity by 37% in just 20 days. We have omega-3 salmon oil that takes care of your brain. It also takes care of your cholesterol. It takes care of inflammation and all these challenges that go on to increase pressure. And then we have vitamins and minerals that energize you. So you are able to actually take care. And health, as we know, starts at the cellular level, where if you make sure that your cells are healthy, then your body will be energized. So today I don't want to go into a lot of talks, because basically what I wanted to do was to just bring about the awareness that men have a big health challenge, mental health challenge, but it is not all gone. The solution is there. We have talked about healthy lifestyle, where you rest, you take care of your diet, and you also exercise. But over and above that, what we are saying is that we also need to supplement, because a lot of these important nutrients that we need are not easily available in our foods. So Neolife has quite a number of products that you can pick from. You don't have to do all of them, but you can do as many as you are. We have chelated zinc. Chelated zinc takes care of our prostate gland, and it's also an immune booster. So it gives a man that prestige and a good image when you know that your prostate is taken care of. We have muscular herbal complex that goes on to enhance the function of the prostate, and it also helps in improving our mind, so that we're able to take care of a lot of things. We have herbals like mind enhancement and herbal rest and relax that a man can take to just calm down and be able to handle many things that men have to handle. We have 3NN, which I talked about. We have vitamin B complex that enhances the energy levels by making sure that the digestive system works well and get more benefits from the foods that you eat, thereby being energized. We have aloe vera plus, a very nice juice from aloe vera that helps to calm down the nerves. And we have omega-3 salmon oil that I talked about earlier. And we have our protein shake that gives you all the amino acids, helps in repair and re-energizing of our muscles. And as a man, what I can say is that, in summary, if you open up and be vulnerable when you have challenges, allow the people around you to support you and embrace you and help you. Then also take care of your health, take care of what you eat, take care of your health status. Make sure that you live a good, healthy lifestyle. I can tell you, challenges of mental health will be a thing of the past. I want to stop there. I want to stop there, and probably what I can do is I can ask if we have we can take one or two testimonies of men who have been able to take charge of their mental health. I'll give just 3 minutes for that, and then we'll be able to close. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Charles, for that session. Now, the challenge that we may have is that we had not really planned for a testimony. Let's see who is on the call, who can be able to step in at a moment's notice. Let's see whom we have on the call here. Is somebody, let's see, any of the leaders on the call? Now, I can't really see any leader on the call, but I must say I relate with what you've just talked about as far as men's health is concerned. And I know for a fact that the products of Neolife do make a very big difference with people with mental issues, and not even just people with mental issues, but for protection purposes. Because the idea is to protect yourself from getting to that level. And when you use our products, they help you deal with stress. They help you manage the load that you're going through. Oh yeah, Angao is telling me Kissinger is on the call. I don't know whether Kissinger is in a position to talk or not. Kissinger, are you in a position to talk or not? I don't think he's in a position to talk. Yeah, so I was saying our products do make a very big difference as far as mental health is concerned. I've dealt with so many people with challenges of stress, and the products do wonders. Aloe Vera Plus, Rest and Relax. They actually make a very big difference. I remember one of my clients telling me he felt like he had put a big weight down. Yeah. Yeah, Kissinger is on the road, so he'll not be able to talk to us. There's one of my clients who said that it felt like he had put a big load down after using the products, especially mind enhancement, and his stress levels just went down. Yeah. So the products do work, but I encourage men to start using them before they get challenges, so that they can protect themselves from getting to that level, rather than waiting until it becomes serious, then you start using the products. Because the products are basically they are preventative. But on the same note, if you know somebody who is going through the same problem, our products do make a very huge, huge difference. And just like Amulavu has said, use the products or prescribe them to somebody, and definitely they'll make a very big difference. So I think, Bwana Charles, you can just wrap it up, and then we can call it. Maybe you can say the last word, and then we call it a day.
Great. So thank you very much. I think as men now we have a way forward. We know that we don't have to suffer in silence. We have help around us. And the biggest thing is that let's take care of our health. Let's be careful what we eat. And as we interact with Neolife, the good thing is that there is a business around it, and we can be able to, as we are taking care of our health, our mental health, and our general health, we can actually make money. And I want to encourage the guests who are on call to get in touch with the person who invited them, so that they can be you can be shown how it is possible to take care of your health as you make money and get into a lifestyle of travel and all these nice things that we look for in life and we work hard for. Neolife makes it very easy for us. So thank you very much. It was very nice talking to you today. And I wish you the very best as you go into the week and the days ahead. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Amulavu. God bless you. Goodbye, everybody. Good evening.